Hey, warriors. Um, okay, so instead of 12 or 24, now we're hearing of 36 strand DNA. And this idea is being talked about um, by Robert Edward Grant. Um, I guess let's see if, maybe we can break this down a little bit and try to understand it. Okay, so from what he has shared, this isn't about physically finding 36 strands in your body. It's more about the idea that DNA may function beyond just biology, that there could be geometric or energetic components. And human potential might extend beyond what we currently measure. He often connects this to uh, sacred geometry, mathematics, frequency, and consciousness. So when he says, 36 strand DNA, he's not necessarily talking about something, a lab can see under a microscope, I guess. You understand? Not that that matters at this point, because here's where things, I guess, get mixed up in biology. DNA is still understood as, the double helix. So, like I've said a million times, there is no evidence of 36 physical strands. Okay? So, if someone hears that literally, I don't know, is it going to sound, it's probably sounding impossible, or misleading maybe to a lot of people. But that's not always how it's being presented. Okay, this is more of, I guess, an expanded framework, not a confirmed structure. That's number one. Okay, but like I said, I say it constantly lately, it seems like. We're not going to get any proof unless we go get it our fucking selves at this point. um but what could the 36 strands actually represent? Because there's a bunch of different interpretations, like with everything else. um Layers of information beyond, physical DNA, states of awareness, or consciousness. Also, mathematical and geometric models of human potential. Now, well, maybe I'll leave that for another video, but and another thing is, you know, symbolic way of describing expansion. Um but this is where we move, from science into interpretation. Well, where else? I mean, honestly, at this point, where where are we gonna move it to? Because is science gonna tell us anything? I mean, it seems like whenever somebody in science opens their mouth, they either never get heard from again, or you know what I'm saying? Something happens. I don't know. I guess this is my personal take on the situation. I think ideas like this can be interesting to explore, obviously. Um, but we do have to be honest about what's proven, because I'm not going to sit here and be a liar to you, you know? Um, but I also don't want to sit here and be be too certain about it either, I guess. I just don't want anybody to see me as a damn liar because it's furthest thing from what I am. But I do believe that there is potential here. I really do. I think that a lot of us are already seeing this in our bodies, you know? And the bottom line is that the higher our consciousness goes, the higher our awareness goes, it can't just return to the same body. It it just can't. And once your consciousness and your awareness expands, it's not going back. You know what I'm saying? So the body is going to have to, you know, move along with it. I mean, that's kind of how I see it. Um, I don't know. Also, too, just because something isn't proven, especially in this day and age, it doesn't mean that it's meaningless. It just means that we're in the realm of theory, symbolism, or exploration, whatever. And ideas like this, people pay attention to because they obviously point to something deeper. The possibility that we're more complex than we've been taught. I don't know. What do you guys think? Are what are you thinking about this? Please, somebody let me know what somebody thinks about this. I love you.